All right. We're gonna have some fun. All right. That was fun. That was hard. All right. We'll go. Okay. All right. Okay. Come on. Fuck. That was nice shoulders. I liked it. It was fun. Let's go. Alright. We're gonna push. Oh Lord. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna lower that fucker. It's so fucking hard. Ow. Alright, let's get this shit done. I don't know. We just go push.
The other side. Like, what you gotta do is you gotta take your towel and let it spin back around and tighten it back up again. He can do it. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. We'll use this. Alright, come over here and do this one.
Yeah, you can do short fingers, huh?
Damn, there's let's pull this a little bit more. Okay. Hold on. Breathe. No, one more down. Yeah, there you go.
Fuck. Oh, that's fun.
Hold on, pull on it again. No.
Alright. Okay. Fucking hard. Go down to third. Okay. Ah. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Okay. Fuck. I don't know if I can do this. This is fucking difficult. That's fun. Alright. On to triceps again. Alright. Come on. Alright. Fuck. Alright. Oh, fuck. Alright. Fuck. That's fucking heavy. Alright. Okay. Fuck. I can't work out as hard, but still gotta work out in, so. Hello. We did arms. Was not the most intense arm day I've ever done. It was actually one of kind of a medium one. Not my least intense, but not my most intense. That's because, as you could see maybe in the video, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you can see it right now, but I got a new tattoo. So I'm terrified to accidentally peel off the second skin because it sits on my forearm and like some of it's in like right on my brachialis and stuff. So like I'm afraid to have too much bending and stuff like that. So, but I'm not gonna stop training. Is it a smart idea? Probably not. They suggest you not to do too much physical activity after getting a tattoo, but that's a suggestion, not an outright told to not do it. So I just like the blood flow. But it was a good workout. I did go pretty hard. Wasn't able to do some movements because when it did squish up, it kind of hurt a little bit. Like I was gonna go do like skull crushers, and instead of doing skull crushers, my brain decided, like, it wasn't my brain, but like I had, like, there was some pain right where where my forearm met my upper arm, and that was, I thought that might happen because of it. That was just a painful part. So and then training's just been a good thing. Alright. I just had something come to my brain, and I'm gonna probably speak about it so I don't forget it. I think I've beaten a dead horse, but I'm gonna keep fucking saying it. Train even if you don't feel the very best. The reason I'm gonna say this right now, because I like training, so it's like it's a hard thing for me to take off if it's not like if it's not a thing I definitely need, because if it's not like I trained, I did all my body parts and they're still kind of sore, I should take the day off. It's hard for me to not want to train because it's fun. But starting out, I was real good at just forgetting to do my fucking training. Like, I would do chest one day, forget to do fucking, and then the next day I'd just rest. So I was like, I don't feel like going to the gym. And that stagnated me. And it also made me less of someone who was willing to go through and do something I said I was going to do. As a human, as a person, we'll go with that. I like that word way more. As a person, your word is something very special. Your word is something you use to let people know that you're going to do something. If you're going to say, I'm going to do this, I'll get to it, you have to get to it. You have to do it. Because if you're saying, okay, I'm going to go to the gym because I want to get better, and you tell people that, and then later on you don't go to the gym, you just stop and you don't do physical activity anymore, even though you told people around you that you were going to do it, when you say it again, no one's going to think you're going to do it. When you say something and then you don't do that thing you said you're going to do, your word becomes less meaningful. Your word means almost nothing to the person you said that to. Because it's false. Because it's a lie. You've taught this person, you've taught people you talk to not trust what comes out of your mouth when you say, I can do it, you have my word. They're not going to believe you, they're going to laugh at you. Because guess what? You told them last time and you continued to not follow through. It's conviction. And that's what the gym has taught me. And that's something interesting for me, is the gym's taught me conviction, because no matter what, I could say I went to the gym, but it doesn't visibly show. That means I'm not actually doing it. I'm lying. I'm not actually doing the thing I'm saying, because there's no visible difference. The gym is something very interesting because it takes time. It takes something consistently done over a period of time for people to start seeing it. That means when you say I'm going to the gym and after a month or a year, no one sees any progress, they know you're lying. They know you're actually not doing what you're saying. You're probably doing something else. So, the gym is one of those activities, like weight loss and physical activity, is one of those things that you can say you're doing, but you can physically tell if someone's actually doing the thing they're saying they're doing. Because, okay, I'm gonna say something real right now that I'm gonna say. Okay. I told my family I was gonna get a tattoo. And I didn't tell them when. I didn't tell them why. I told them I was gonna do it. I texted a tattoo artist my friend knew, who he trusted. He still trusts. He trusts very much. And he said, text him and set up a consultation. I did that. And then after that consultation, I set up a date to do my tattoo. I have something to say. If I didn't show up for that tattoo, I wasn't just losing money. I was losing trust in the tattoo. The tattoo artist would have lost trust in me. Because we set up a date, then we were going to do it. And if I didn't show up, that person lost money. And also, that person can't trust me if I say I'm going to do it again. Because now, what happens is, I said I was going to do something and I didn't do it. I could not convince myself to do it. I would have lost $100. The trust in the person who's going to be marking my body with ink that's the thing, is like, that's another thing that like shows that you have conviction. The gym, you don't have to get tattoos. I'm just using that because I just got a new one, and that's something that popped into my head. Because I've talked to people who said they were going to get tattoos, but they said, hey, let's all of us get tattoos. The person who said that didn't have the conviction to go get a tattoo. But the person who was like, yeah, I'm down, and they go do it, they had the conviction. Let's say you have a friend who says he wants to go to the gym. You guys set up a day to go to the gym together, and he doesn't show up, no shows, no call, no fucking nothing, no update on why he's not there. And that means that friend doesn't actually have the conviction to say what they want to do. Because, I'm going to say it right now. If you don't have that conviction, that drive to do something you're going to do, people cannot trust you. Because what's going to happen is they're going to stop asking you for help. They're going to stop asking you for things. Because they know you're not going to do it. You're going to say you're going to do it, but you're fucking really not. That's why you either get really guarded with the things you say you're going to do. Like, let's say you say you're going to go on a trip with a friend. And you really don't want to go to this thing with your friend. But you said you were going to do it. Are you going to fucking call him and say, hey, I'm not going to do it, after you guys made plans and already set it up? Or are you going to follow through and not really be that happy? That's an actual situation I've been in. I did the second option. I followed through. Was it the best time that I've had with my friend? No. And that's the thing, is like, I learned that if I'm going to say I'm going to do something, I have to really mean it. I can't be like, yeah, I'm down. Sure, why not? I have to be like, fuck yeah, let's do it. For me to actually be like, well, maybe. Because the words I use now are very, like, they're not, I use I use my words differently now. Because I've understood that they have meaning to people. And this is all falling back to like the gym and shit. I'll get to that in a moment. But when you tell someone, I'm going to do it, you now have to do it. Not by law, not by morals, but because that person fucking trusts you. Let's follow this back to the gym. Because that's what I love doing. If I tell a person, this is my split, this is what I do, this is how I work out, and I do none of that shit, I'm a liar. I'm lying to this person. And those words can actually be detrimental to a new lifter. Because if I say I'm going to do something, and I tell you I'm doing this, and I'm actually not, should you actually trust me? Should you actually take any of my advice with with a grain of salt? Should you actually take the advice I'm giving you? No. Fucking ignore people who don't have the conviction to do what they said they're do what they've sought out to do. Like, if you sought out to make a company, I damn well hope you started. And if that means baby steps, like calling people and asking, hey, if I did this and this for you, and I do it today, how much would you pay me? And then you go do it, even if it's a low amount of money, you want to start this company. Like, you want to start something, but you don't have the conviction to actually start. I really hope it's something you have that soul into. Because if someone tells me, hey, I want to help people, cool, how are you going to do it? Are you going to start, like, getting out there and, like, helping charities and stuff, doing food banks and stuff? That's helping someone. I say, like, these videos are for the people that watch them, and they want, like, these videos aren't for, like, just random people to watch. And genuine, I started posting because I wanted a document, pretty much files on who I am becoming. I wanted actual documents on who I am in the gym, who I'm becoming. Because guess what? I'm in that crossroad of adolescence to adulthood. I'm an adult, and yet I'm still really young. I'm so young that if I got married right now, people would look at me weird. I'm so young that I can't rent a car. I'm so young I can't buy cigarettes. I'm so young I can't buy alcohol. I'm so young that I'm able to fight for this country and still not be considered a full-blown adult. Do you understand that crossroad? Since all of my audience that I've seen are older than I am, you guys have been here. You've been in the situation, and the thing is, like, I bet you wish you actually could see the mistakes, and you could show them to people you care about who are in that crossroad. Because being at that stage of pretty much adolescence but adulthood is such a fucking hard road. Because on a technicality, some people move out at this age. Some people literally go fucking buy an apartment at this age. Some people go to college at this age. This is such a different age group for most people. For me especially, because I am terrified to be an adult. I'm scared, but I want to be able to document these fucking feelings that I have, because they show within the gym. They show within these car talks. Like, they're not something that I'm going to be able to look back on and hear my thoughts, my processing of what's going on. No. I'm going to be able to remember them as a fond thing. And I want to actually see what that's like. I want to be able to look at these videos and not just remember them. Well, have a good day.